to pay rent. My name is Day 9. This owl is very unhappy. And this is 100% certain to be Day 9 Daily number 437, where we learn to be a better gamer. Yeah! Yes! Wonderful news, guys. Wonderful news. It's a Team Monobattles Funday Monday. I'm not playing, I'm watching you play. For any of you who do not know what the Monobattle is, it is the following format. You participate in a 3v3 or 4v4, anyone's okay, and you may only build one unit for the whole game. One type of unit, that is. If you say Sentry, you may only build Sentries. If you say Marauders, you may only build Marauders, and you're an asshole. If you say Phoenix, then you may hope that he does not build Thors, because the only technique you have against ground units is to lift. And we're going to be looking at your games today in this Funday Monday. Very important to note, wonderful people, Will Wheaton and Felicia Day invited me to be on Tabletop. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. If you go to youtube.com/geekandsundry, which is this thing, and by the way, you should totally go there and subscribe. When you subscribe, go to any video and just put Day 9 made you do it, right? There you go. This is, that can't be any more true than it is unless you give it more upvotes, right? And Dodger, whew, total hottie. But yeah, we play board games. There's Will Wheaton. He's like totally awesome, moving things right along. Wait, there's Jenna. Oh my god! What camera angles can do to make you look better. Oh god, look at that thin, cunning dash gentleman. Where did this come from? Since when did that come up? I got this beard. My hair looks just like a sort of volcano of curliness, but oh my god, that man is, he's so dash cunning. For any of you who don't know what Tabletop is, it is a game where Will Wheaton and 3 others play a board game and just enjoy the act of playing board games. I don't know about you, I love StarCraft, I love digital games, etc., but there's nothing quite like sitting around a table playing games with friends. Now, in this game, I started right out the gate losing horribly to Grant Imahara from Mythbusters. He was sitting right to my left, and there was Will Wheaton and then Jenna Bush. This video does not show how much he was crushing me. And there's this one die that has 3 blank sides, and then a 1, a 2, and a 3. And he kept rolling 3s. He rolled like 7 3s in a row. I can't believe they didn't show that. And I was so upset. I was like so hurt and wounded by all this. I cried at the table there. They didn't show that because, again, they wanted to show me being handsome. But I love losing. I don't know about you, but I love losing in casual fun games. Like if I'm out bowling, striking feels so good because almost all the time I'm whiffing hard, and losing is great. Because I'm an American, the only thing I like more than eating deep fried things is complaining. I love being the victim. The victim is like my favorite thing to do ever. I love being a victim, don't you? Any excuse I can have to be a victim. Oh, my God. Chipotle had free burritos today, and the line was 45 minutes, and I had to wait. So, of course, when you step into a game, you get to be the victim if you're losing. Guys, I'm in dead last. Come on, why are you beating up on me? And then Grant all of a sudden starts losing really bad himself, and I've just been like shitting on him the whole game. I'm like, yeah, way to invade, jerk. Way to keep rolling 3s. Buy a lottery ticket, Grant. Retire from making TV science work. And then when he started falling a little bit behind, suddenly I felt bad, because at this point in time I realized I've met this man like 2 hours ago. Am I an asshole? Oh my god. It's this terrible thing where if you're with friends and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that to me. You get to do that, and then you get to play again next week, and it's no big deal. But when you realize that suddenly there's a person who's like actually famous, like I just have a webcam in my room, but this guy's on like TV as like a producer. He has like a whole building full of shit that's his to blow up. He's the real deal. And I'm sitting there going, asshole rolling 3s. And then I just went, oh my god. Have I been inappropriate? I didn't mean to set your leg on fire, Grant. You're such a nice person. You are so... Tell me, what do you like to do for fun, Grant? Really? Ha ha ha, that joke you said I'm going to find more funny than I did before, because I'm trying to unjerk myself. So, I hope it went over well. I hope it did. In case it didn't at the time, Grant, sincerest apologies for being said douchebag. But don't you dare invade me with pillaging orcs ever again. Nerd. But that's fine, because even if he doesn't, I get to be the victim. Oh, God, I love being the victim. Oh, me and my ex-girlfriend both. Oh, Sean, why don't you ever pay attention to me? It's our anniversary. Baby, I'm in a game. Can it hold on 20 minutes? Jesus. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week's games. It is the Monobattle. Again, the 4v4. The first map is going to be on one of my favorite ever 4v4 map, District 10. This is what we call the introductory game. Whoa, we got to slow it down. We got to turn on that sound. This is the introductory game to these Monobattles. Now, as we go ahead and look, one of the important aspects of the Monobattle is that you publicly state what units you'll be building: the Zergling, the Mothership, the Stalkers, the Ghosts, and of course you notice the clever attitude that each of these said individuals took upon selecting said ID. The Ghosts never say die. Excellent. Now, rather than go through some of the dull, drab, redundant, anti-fun things that we'll be looking at the start of the game, we're going to go ahead and X4 it and just look at what sort of strategies these players do. Zub, he's our Monobattles. Raggy, I do believe is the ghosting player. Ghosts never say die. Up here we have a player who will be building said Stalkers because he's a jerk. And then Lucidub, Lucidub, will no doubt at any point in time be building those Zerglings. Now, interesting, Hell's Bells, one of my favorite phrases from the Dresden Files, spawning down here in the bottom right to do kind of a bold expanding maneuver. We see 404, who I incidentally found right there with relative ease, is doing the infamous Pylon Gateway, Pylon, 1K at the 4-minute mark. We see Marine going for, the double gas, double queen, and we see Base building an emergency backup photon cannon with the Overlord overlooking the destructible debris that have not yet even begun to undergo any harm, while expanding completely nakedly to the side. I love 4v4s. I love 4v4s. As we go ahead and continue to step forward into the game, it looks like our Zerg hero Lucidub will be sending some Zerglings down to the bottom side. Now, some of you might be saying things like, turn on the production tab. Yeah, do you want to see this? Doesn't this help clarify things? How about we get this spreadsheet of the spending here? Maybe we can go to the resource tab. Maybe I can open up some income so you can see that. Guys, it's a 4v4. Is these tabs look? What's the EAPM? Wow. The man who will only ever at most have one unit to control this whole game, conquering in the APM tab. Really impressive. Really impressive. And according to the spreadsheet of spending, the data. Cool. Looks like some pinging going around, nothing to fear. Raggy has already produced but a single ghost, setting up a Zergling down here by the watchtower, incidentally spots Hell's Bells hatch, and we see the little purple dots of anger and rage going down to the bottom right side of the map. And I'm not gonna lie, when I step into a 4v4, sure, the team, I want us to win, right? I would love it if the team managed to win. But you know what? I just want to kill a guy, and I want him to be upset about it. Oh, it feels so good. Did you ever play basketball on a team in, like, 4th grade or something? Did you care if the team won? No, you just wanted to make the basket. Give me the ball! Give me the ball! I know what to do! Give me the ball! And you get it, and you're like, Doesn't matter any position. There's like 100 kids just like smacking you in the face, but if you made it, you won that day. And it looks like Lucidub will be the man, taking everything down. Hell's Bells taking a serious amount of damage down here in the bottom right region. We see more Zerglings continuing to rally. We see, oh my god, the infamous ultra fast +1 upgrade. Who could have thought? Guys, gas and top base. Gas and top base. Ooh, Raggy with his ghosting, keeping an excellent eye on things. The important thing is that this action is kind of boring, right? Lings versus roaches, whatever. Standard, good old stuff. Hell's Bells going for the infamous triple Evo chamber for a wall off. These are basically sandbags for the defending spine crawlers. Go lings then, says Roro Raggy. Maximum lings, and too bad that base is base. Got spotted. And this is the point where the brain undergoes a little bit of learning. Were you in this phase where this would happen? And you know what you'd think? You know what your brain would tell you? Your brain would say to you, I guess I need to build just a few more cannons. Just a few more. If I can just get a few more cannons up, I won't lose this base. You get 4 this time, you get 8 next time. But then he comes in with some roaches and kills those off. And you think, just a few more cannons. Just a few more. And suddenly you're at 12 and 16 and 20, and as it turns out, 24 cannons, and your base is locked down, defended, totally up and tight, and there's that shattering moment where you're warping in cannon 21 and 22, and you're right about to warp in cannon 23, and a siege tank blast goes off and kills the probe, and you just... What do you fall back on? What do you do? Oh no! Has that happened? I was the guy who built nothing but the defensive structures. You know what I did? I switched to Terran so I could build siege tanks. It happened to me too, man. Way back when I was in like 7th grade, I was like, well, I gotta build Terran. And I remember, how old are you? I'm actually curious if the chat would like type in a little bit of their age at this point in time. Do we have that good old age count? I am 25. Yeah, we got some 19-year-old. Am I 25? Yeah. A lot of 19s, a lot of 20s. 38-year-old. Excellent. Yeah, it looks like the range is about 20 to 26. So excellent. That means that when StarCraft 1 came out, you were explaining strategy to someone else. Everyone played StarCraft 1 when they were younger. And that means you explained strategy to someone else. Someone was like, dude, if you get ventral sacks and lurkers, you can float the lurkers into his base. He can't do anything about it. And you were like, no, dude, I build zealots, man. Dude, I just build zealots and I kill you, dude. Have you ever gone zealot carrier? I start off, I rush with zealots, and then I fucking get carriers. And I wait until I have 5 of them, just some stupid number, 5. And you just go. Why 5? Because it's the one thing you tried against the computer you were playing versus that worked, and that moment you decided. And then, even in that period of time where you're zealot rushing into 5 carriers, you go to some public location, maybe a PC cafe, maybe a LAN party, maybe you're just at some friend's house, and you see him building 20 cannons to defend an expansion, and you think, that nerd just doesn't get it, does he? That was you like a month ago. Why do you do? I did that. Why did I do that? I was such a jerk. Charlie. Don't build cannons. Let me tell you about zealots. Excellent. So meantime, it looks like our poor friend base, trying to engage in the art of learning, ends up getting Zergling owned. But again, none of this is the truly exciting portion of this game. Nuke is ready. Anyone need gas? Who? Players rushing to defend 404 with Marine. And oh no, down here in the bottom side, it looks like apparently some bombing raid going on in Los Angeles. I normally want to keep that window shut to keep out the planes and the police and all the other noises, but there's 2 reasons I keep it open. 1 is because it gets so hot in this room unless I leave it open. 2, I have birds outside my window. There's a nest right outside my window and they chirp and make me so happy, unlike this owl who is unhappy. A very unhappy owl is taking place. Excellent. Let's go ahead and head back to the game. Hell's Bells, struggling a bit. Zerglings in the mid. And for once, I cannot believe this is actually happening. More cannons. More cannons. Has he upgraded? No, this forge is used for another. Oh, he's re-expanding. Excellent. We see stuff going on. It's at X4. It's going to look a little bit blurry, a little jagged. It's going to look not so nice because we right now are trying to find a way to step forward into the action. An incredible miracle is occurring. An absolute miracle of the 4v4 and a miracle of the Monobattle is occurring. These teams are working together. The Stalker, Ling, Mothership, and Ghosts are advancing on one front. Amazingly, the other team is too. No, they're not. They're totally spread out in arbitrary random locations. No miracle has occurred. Things are normal and as they should be. But suddenly the assault on the bottom right expansion commences. Oh, it looks like Marine surrounding some stray stalkers of IA Rebster. 404 stepping in. Blink. He has no blink, or else he would have subsequently blunked. But here's the moment. Oh, this army. It's too big. It's too big. Pull back. Oh, the vortex and the nuke. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. 4v4. Got it. Get him. Oops. Get him. Got him. Kaboom. Come on. Get it there. I'm going to slow it down to normal, guys. I'm going to slow it down to normal because I value you as people. Oh, my God. 404. Hey, where'd your army go? Did I type that in the URL correctly? I tried army.html. Is it case sensitive? Nah, I just don't have an army. My army hasn't been found. Aw, yeah. Alright, it looks like we've made some use of these evolution chambers, but the army is forthcoming, and now all of a sudden the enemies have decided that it is time to figure out a good time to work together. The Zergling's starting to spread up to the top left. My God! My God, it's the 14-minute mark. If I just build another cannon, maybe it's the cannon placement. Maybe it's where I build the cannon that's going wrong. Maybe if I cannon rush here, then the... Oh, shit. Oh, Hydras. Hydraliske. There's the observer from Foe 04 trying to get in. No, no. Oh, Zerglings, apparently the direct counter. Oh, base? No way. Cannon rush into DT? I've been you so many times before. And an army that's seemingly unstoppable. It seems like it can't work. Oh, no! Oh my God, num num num. Oh my God, I'm like that one giant disgusting blob at the summer camp that eats children from the Goosebumps books. You guys remember Goosebumps? Oh my God. What a bunch of fucking mono badasses. That will never ever get old. The ghosts never say die because I never got the chance to. 404 got out of the game. Go, go, go. Keep going. In the meantime, it looks like IA Rebster conquering the center of the map. Zerglings a miss everywhere. Dark Templar ripping things apart. Base amazingly doing somewhat well in the units lost tab. He's lost the smallest for his whole team because he has built only cannons. In the meantime, IA Rebster continuing to destroy that side of the map. Many ghosts, many nukes. Num num num. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? Looks like the mothership. Togurter! Army Togurter! Guys, it's an important thing in a game to stick Togurter. In base, ping mama. Ping the mama. Here she comes. Now let me just note, this is completely and totally unnecessary. If you look at the top half versus the bottom half, there's two dead players, an okay guy and a dead guy who's still probably building cannons somewhere. Oh, no, phoenixes. And unnecessarily, they stride forward. Unnecessarily indeed. Alright, come on. Come on. DTs. Oh! Oh, they've begun the assault. It's treacherous. Where is the mothership? Where is she? Where is she? Where did she go? There it is. There it is. Come on. Suck him up. Suck him up. Suck him up, Zub. Oh, the Phoenix didn't work. Maybe we just need to build another cannon. Well, maybe yeah. Yes! Yes! Nuke those larvae! Now, this is an important point to note that sometimes your combo won't actually have any use anymore, and it won't actually do much. And it's nothing wrong with just nuking a little bit of larva. There's no reason to force a plan to work if its execution is not very clearly prevalent in front of you. In the meantime, maybe if 3 DTs didn't work, I'll just keep sending them 3 at a time until... Oh, it didn't work. Maybe I just need to build another 3 DTs. And eventually winding up at the Void Rays. The last man standing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just now seen the introductory game of this week's Monobattle. What I want to do is I want to just step into... It's going to be a longer part one. I want to step into a game that showcases the inventiveness of the Day 9 Daily viewership community. Dear Day 9 Daily Legion! You guys fucking rule. I love you guys. You're great. Alright, here we go. We get some good lucks. We get some have funs. No big deal. Well, want to do what we did the first time on this map? All for one, queens for all. Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting so pumped up. I'm even going into a menu while subtly changing the camera onto my face so you don't see me change the setting. What could that mean? Yeah. Yeah. All for one, queens for all, guys. For the queen! For the queen! King of Blades. Oh, actually, this game was better than I remembered. Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey, Drone, what you doing? What you doing? That's right. We have one player going queen, 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 and of course, queen. In the top right, we have taking the natural expansion. We have Shoiler Shaboody. They probably think we're crazy. No, Shoiler, I think you're brilliant. Shoiler, whose base is down here, expanding to the least expected spot on the map, as is his ally. As is his ally. Remember Evo's, yeah, and is, of course, his ally. Yes, this is how you monobattle with mass queens. In the meantime, look at these two Nibnard Toss-Tards, building only zealots, chrono boosting. How wonderful. Yes, they cannon from the top last time, remember. Oh no, a spine crawler photon cannon defense from... So, Dustin Browder, will you be able to create multiple accounts in StarCraft 2? No! You will get exactly one account tied to each email address, and you will only be given one chance to create that name. Only one! Fortunately, we've created a special character code system so there can be no overlaps. With your one name choice, what will it be? Well, I've always wanted to be Blue Lou Lou Lou. Do you think there'll be a conflict? Do you think there'll be one? Because if there is, I have to pay another $60 to get another account. Do you want to be named something from a game like Sephiroth, perhaps? Perhaps you want to have your name be Edgar and your partner's name can be Sabin? Maybe that's what you want? What do you want it to be? Now, I chose Day 9, but I've been Day 9 for like years, right? That's no longer a choice. I have to have some variant of Day 9, but I don't have to. What are some other names in here? Stormgust. Oh my god. I want to be some word and then a follow-up word that's kind of a synonym but of lesser magnitude. That's like Punch Slap is your name, right? That's like Drill Poke is my name. Stormgust. Stormgust, quickly, come with me. we need to kill wound these people who are going to be up against Stormgust. Excellent. At the top we have Trike. That's a perfectly acceptable name and I commend you. Abduction. Abduction. Oh lordy, abduction, but of course none takes the cake. As and I bet if you go into the account it says you have a free character name change available, and was like, I've made my decision. Why would I go back? This isn't like that Nicolas Cage movie where I am the ruler of a multi-billion-dollar business empire, but I don't have a family, and I want to go back in time and change it. I bet. Why don't you take your billions and buy a family? And the whole movie is about what the family purchase market's like. Disney, why don't you work on that one? Way more decisive than Nicolas Cage. I commend you. Now I'm going to do something I don't ordinarily do, and we're going to take a break right in the middle of this game, and when we come back, we're going to figure out how Queen unfolds in a Monobattle. Stay tuned, Monobadasses. We'll be back soon, and stay happy, unlike this owl. Aw, yeah.